So what is up, guys? Killerkev today, back with a brand new episode of 5 new console mods to hit the Bethesda.net website this week. This is going to be episode 312 within my series, but without further ado, guys, let's just jump straight into the video. For the first spot within this video is going to be Aiko, or Aiko, depends how you want to pronounce it, a player's home, coming in an incredibly small 3.5 megabytes of a download. Welcome to this beautiful player home, the little sister of an existing player home, and the location of this one is going to be southwest of the city of Riften. Just follow the road once you have unlocked the map marking, pretty much go there, back and forth, as you guys will know from existing stuff, even though other mods do have the similar feature too. But this one is a main room with a fireplace, a wall fish tank, which looks absolutely awesome as you can tell on screen now, a master bedroom, children's rooms with a doll's house, kitchen and dining room, a QA room, which is a little bit weird as well, but it's nice to have addition of that within a player's home, a rest room with its own shower and all the other different bits and bobs that you would expect from that one, like baths and so on and so forth. 2 custom songs, not going to be including them within the video, but they are pretty decent indeed. Keep in mind for this one, it will be updated, adding stuff as it goes through its stages. This has already had 1 update so far, and hopefully we do get to see a lot more. This one is incredibly new, that is for damn sure, very fresh. With the new episodes coming up, I am hoping to trying to cut down the time scale of sort of how late these ones are put up. So hopefully these are going to be fresh as they come onto the website. So yeah, this one is really nice player home. This is going to be for the Xbox only, unfortunately, which is a little bit of a sad face, but as you guys can tell, as always, look at the banner down the bottom left to have a clear indication on what these mods are going to be for. But the second spot within our video is going to be Jewelry of Power. This one is coming in at 16.7 kilobytes of a download, and for this one it is going to be on all platforms, as 13 unique, enhanced and enchanted pieces of jewelry in the miscellaneous section, and can be crafted at the anvil or the forge, which is pretty interesting to see on this one. Also adds 6 recipes to craft flawless gems, and 3 of those are going to be counterparts at the smelter in correspondence, shall I say, to the actual jewelry that you will be making. Some items can be disenchanted, so you take the enchantments off. You will need to bear that in mind, because some of the enchantments on these particular sort of jewelry pieces are extremely useful, and some of them are going to be a little bit overpowered. Again, depends what you gameplay and depends how you feel on certain things. For this one, it does come with a bunch. I'm just going to scroll through the footage on screen now. I'm not going to be naming or listing all of the attributes that do come with these, but if you like what you see, maybe have a little read up of the enchantments of these ones. So the warrior's necklace can be disenchanted, which actually says that too. The Heath's ring, there's loads of other different things as well. Sorcerer ring, there's absolutely everything for everyone. Invincible, or I think it's Invincible necklace, which is pretty cool as well. This is awesome. Invisible necklace too. Ring of the Harbinger, which is absolutely insane. Loads of different attributes to put with these ones. So if you are looking for a certain enchantment for your playstyle, maybe a character, depends who you want to play, there's loads of them to pick from anywhere between a stealthy rogue all the way over to a warrior and a mage. But the third spot in the video is going to be the JW's Conan the Barbarian, a male standalone follower, and he is going to be taking the thumbnail position for this one. Unfortunately, this one is going to be Xbox One and for PC. He is coming in at 31.4 megabytes of a download, and his description simply just reads, "Who doesn't know Conan the Barbarian?" That is very true. If you don't know who that is, then I'm a little bit baffled, just because they've done so many different things with him, a few movies, some old and some new too, and pretty much based him off so many other different things within existing stuff too. The location of this particular follower is going to be Riverwood, and it lists the voice type too, also the class, which is going to be a modified combat barbarian / assassin, which is pretty decent too. Combat style is going to be a modified human boss two-hander, which is very awesome. A ton of different perks to get with this one, such as Juggernaut, Jules Fury, Deep Wounds, Bonebreaker, Barbarian, Assassin Blades, Armsman, and a ton of other different ones too, such as Shield Wall, Skull Crusher, Stealth, and a bunch of other ones all put to them. It also has a few different spells and shouts. They all to do with healing, so it's pretty much a fully sustainable follower to add into the game. So if you want Conan by your side, pretty much tearing up the world itself, this is going to be a great follower to pick up. The aesthetics are beautiful and the combat is great. For the penultimate spot within the video is going to be a pretty basic thing to be added. This one is going to be glass armor of Fortify Heath. I think it's supposed to be health, I'm not too sure. Who knows on this one, but you can find it under the glass smithing category within any forge. This one is only coming in at 10.6 megabytes of a download. Unfortunately, it will be for Xbox One, so if you do like what you see on the screen now, do apologise. And any other different things, just a small change to do to something vanilla in the game. And for the fifth and final spot in the video is going to be the Master Sword, coming in at 2.8 megabytes of a download. This mod brings the Master Sword from The Legend of Zelda all the way into Skyrim, both in the regular Master Sword and the Dark Evil version to be added within the game. All can be found and crafted under the steel category within any particular forge. The Master Sword is going to be a requirement of 2 steel ingots, 1 iron ingot, a gold ingot, and 1 leather strap. On the other hand though, the Dark Master Sword is going to be 2 steel ingots, 1 iron ingot, 1 silver ingot, and 1 leather strap. A little bit of a change and a mix up of those ones. The Master Sword is going to be the gold ingot instead of the silver, which is going to be the dark. But I love this mod just because of the variations of the two. Usually we would see just a standalone one, which would just be the Master Sword, but it's nice to see that we have the variation of the Dark Master one too. So guys, that's the end of this episode. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. It has been a little bit of a break, but I did post up on sort of the little community tab that is there. If you haven't checked that out, please go and check that out. We will be running different things between yourself. If you are a fellow subscriber, head on over there and have a little look. We are doing sort of normally a weekly discussion. I am trying to maybe possibly do Q&As every Friday, just because the amount of comments I do get within my videos is really hard to keep up. It averages from about 50 to 100 a day. Probably wouldn't feel like that or think like that if you just sort of sifted through my videos, but think how many videos I have on the channel. It is a ridiculous amount. There's over 2,000 I do believe, so lots of people are viewing different things as well. So hopefully we can do a Q&A each Friday just to narrow it down. So there will be a tab on that community page if you want to have a little look. If you're new around here too and you haven't already by now, make sure to click that subscribe button, click the little like too, it does help me out. But yeah, let me know what your feedback is on everything. But until the next one guys, Killerkev and Killerkev out.